Hello, Ricky Steele's book, The Heart of Networking, the third edition, is a book that every serious business professional will want and will benefit from. Well, who is this guy, Ricky Steele? What qualifies him to write a book about networking and how we should do it? Okay, Ricky Steele came to Atlanta, Georgia in 1979, did not know anybody, launched a business, and it wasn't very long before people knew Ricky Steele because of his masterful networking. As one corporate leader said, everybody knows Ricky Steele. He not only founded companies, he had, as he put it, losses with companies, which he will talk about. He joined other companies in leadership roles. He became a chief volunteer. He was well known among government circles and every way that you could be known in Atlanta. He has 15,000 social media connections. Ricky Steele says that in his business career in the Atlanta area, that he has sold products and services worth between $50 million and $100 million. So he is vastly qualified. What does he say about the purpose of networking? He says very clearly, the mission of networking is to build relationships, which may or may not lead directly to business one day. Build enough relationships and you have created an environment favorable to your success. Here are some of the key strategies that he has used across the years. One, for example, he said, always get to meetings early. There's a double advantage in that. One is that you can go to the registration table, you can scan the name tags, you can get familiar with some of the names, recognize some of the names, and know who you'll be seeing there. Secondly, he said, get to a meeting early because in many instances, the meeting is preceded by board members of that organization, that corporation. So before the meeting starts, they will be drifting out and you can meet them before anybody else gets an opportunity to. As far as going to events, many of us, of course, feel more comfortable sitting with people we know, but oh no. Ricky says, always sit with strangers. How else are you going to meet new people? At one time, he had 10 or so sales reps working for him in one of his companies. And if he found any of them sitting together at an event, they had to see him in the office the next morning because that was not the way they were to operate. In saying attend as many relevant events as possible, he certainly was an example of that. He said that sometimes 4 days a week, on each day he would have 2 breakfasts, 2 lunch meetings, a dinner, and a reception. And on one special day, he once had 7 meetings in 9 hours and 15 minutes. You'll benefit also from the way that Ricky describes how he researches his prospects before he meets with them. Again, this is a wonderful business book. It's a candid and personal book as well. This can easily be your roadmap for successful networking. I highly recommend The Heart of Networking, 3rd edition by Ricky Steele. Easily a 5-star review.